Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Okay. Maybe I just need to talk to him? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver. Oh. This is what I just talked about. Oh my god, what evidence do I need? I don't see anything else that I can click on. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's locked, got it. I think we found enough clues. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's go interrogate. No. Interrogation time. The two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that. I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Well, and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine on the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. What brings our attention to you, SBO? Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't know you, that detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Now, could you help me out? Yes. A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Thinking time. Just made it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place. Ooh, SBO don't fuck up. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. You know, I wouldn't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Mel, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should we quiz him on? 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. So I have a feeling that the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosive being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced the question. I'll hit him with another one. Okay. Page 89. What was the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged no show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one. 3 for 3. Let's see. Let's try page 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system that works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember those. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test?
My man!
Yes. Where are you going, Thank you so much.
You are awesome. Thank you.
Totally, it's wild. Yeah. I didn't want to yell yeet, so I thought if I went backwards with the yeet, it would work, and it did not. Yeet. I feel like I should change my yeet to that yeet. Yeet. It's wild you're able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Too bad it's my last stream. This is true. This is very true. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little bit suspicious even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Am I ripped to the gills? I mean, if I come back ripped, I'll be impressed. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I posed via SPO. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back that up. No? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, I think we should have a piece of evidence like to someone who also saw SPO reading, but what? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. Time to think. Melahdeedah the Conqueror. What? God damn it. I am not enough things. Deedah. Let's give this another go. Shit, I There we go. Much better. Shadow walked through the library card to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high enough score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading a book for a good while at this point. You know, Shadow had to walk back through the library card when he left the saloon car. There was absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking would have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense SBO's desperation here defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Mel, one that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass by through the library car. Honest, when Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must have been to my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is SBO simply sitting and reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library card? What should I do? Joy Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and... Mel, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard the train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. I really don't know what the thing has to do with anything, but we'll see. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, I just made that. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. The straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have a point out exactly on the map, you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? The bookcase. My bad. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return to SBO. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, seems the door to this next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then, that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO. Give 'em heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Nope, tick-tick-tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, let's see what's next. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Alright, investigation continues. Let's go. Ooh, is this the casino? Cute. I like the bouncer. That's adorable. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please, don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Here to explain? Tell them, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Please? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure room to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about a treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. I don't even know if I fucking pronounce that right. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please, don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars looking for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in the safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Nose is so itchy. I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. Score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use that elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the chow egg? Please. You don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. It's a fine business venture. The lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Mel, do you have an opinion on this? It's time for a 5-finger discount? Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Mel are in. Okay, let's get that chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the chow egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack, bribe, or distract? Distract the guard. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Mel, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. My poker face. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effectively your charms will be on Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh, fair enough. Okay, maybe Blaze? You could distract the guard in my life? I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic I had chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Alright, pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the Chow about their partner and kids. The claw machine is stuck? Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, Roadhall, where do you get the access card? Their pocket? I'll snatch the access key, no problem. Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Thanks, Lord. My nose is so itchy, sorry. Excellent. You can count on your Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Mel, what's your plan? Pretend I'm Blaze's spouse. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? Well, if you're just far too plain, you would need to complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. You use far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. Okay, There's a drink without a coaster? Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard would go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll head over to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator inside. Celebratory dance. That's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do with the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Tie them in one big knot? Nope, my shoes don't have the laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no. I can, but I gotta sing a little song while we do it. I'm gonna step in here and veto this. Okay. Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them, I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while the arms are tightening their grip. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. This is not a great plan. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up the elevator. Wow. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this way without you have my gratitude. Planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we reclaim real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our chow egg. No question, this has to be the safe with our treasure. Enter the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. Let's see, 23, 4, 1. Ow. It's here, I have it. And before anyone sees this, let's get out of here. Hold on, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? Hey, JJ. Where will you get your ooze from? Oh, no. Oh no, what are we going to do? I did hear that there's another streamer coming through, and I think her name is just Mela. I heard she's pretty great. She's usually on most weekends. No further secrets whatsoever. Rouge spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear to witness its secrets. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, 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 tick. Uh-oh. Rouge, does no one live to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge. Fine. But what do? Where do we put this thing? Back in the safe? Safe. Okay, fine, it's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock, the door staying open. Close the door and twist the dial. Obviously, there must be some new way to relock the door. There's no other button or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Stop that. It's clearly not working. Dispose of the bomb. Now that is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait. That's right. No, I think you're onto something. That's right. Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just, as we did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's meaning. Okay, and what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arm can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train and train passenger safety. Those robotic arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going on the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg had opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Ooh. My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look what's inside. I'm thinking of maybe, what the fuck is that? I think I might become a raccoon tamer. I think that's a good idea. I think that's my plan. I think I'm gonna just become a raccoon tamer under a bridge. Raccoon wrestling. Wow, look at that sparkle. It's so heavy, too. The final secret to the chow egg is a chow covered in gems. The game is drowning me out? That's good to know. I wonder, are there options on this fucking noise? Da-dun, da-dun, dun. I'm assuming that's probably a lot better. I felt like I wasn't loud enough, or that this was really loud, but I thought it was just me, because it's always usually just me. I said, thank you for wishing me good luck. I think I'm going to become a raccoon tamer. I think that's going to be my new life goal. It's a raccoon tamer. Maybe a raccoon trainer. I will train them to make milkshakes and sell them in an ice cream truck. I think that's a good choice. We only do it at night though, so nobody thinks that they have rabies, you know? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. The elbow hurts. Ooh, possum training. That's a good one too. Possum training, yeah. Maybe I'll start training starfish to deliver mail. I think that's a good one too. Maybe I can train cows to milk each other. Or get an octopus. Hear me out. Get an octopus and train it to milk cows. That's like 4 cows right there. Right? This is so crazy. That's so smart, right? Genius. What am I doing with this streaming shit? Clearly I have better plans elsewhere. Like an octopus trainer to train them to milk cows. Big things are coming for me, guys. I'm sure of it. I feel it in my bones. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the chow's egg secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Hell yeah. Hey Bezos, fuck Twitch. Let's do this instead. Let's invest in octopuses and milking cows. We could probably make that thing on Kick, right? Maybe they naturally... Yeah, I already said this. As much fun as it has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend, okay? Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in the bedazzled chow. What? What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, as I said, finders keepers, I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures. But I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better, but I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rogue one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. We have also had just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again.